What's good? What's great? What is going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Didn't watch the Nintendo Direct. Heard a lot of things. Been keeping myself busy so I didn't have to watch it, so I wouldn't get spoiled because I wanted to do something. So we're going to get into that. We're going to watch the Direct, see what they got in store, and we'll see. Well, we're not gonna watch the full direct. I'll be honest. We're not gonna watch the full thing. We're gonna watch a highlight of someone else's channel who did a highlight of the direct. All right.
What a massive way! We're breaking down every game from the June Nintendo Direct in just 7 minutes. Things started off slow, but with plenty of rhythm thanks to Rhythm Paradise Groove, which is bringing an RPG mode to Switch as the big new feature of this latest entry. You'll be able to play it on the console starting July 2nd. Capcom showed off 2 huge games with Switch 2 versions, the fast-paced Onimusha Way of the Sword and Dragon's Dogma 2, which already struggled on PlayStation 5, so we'll have to see how it performs on Nintendo's console. They're coming on September 25th and October 9th respectively. The action game Stellar Blade is leaving PS5 behind and coming to Switch 2 sometime in 2026. If you're looking for a co-op game, keep an eye on the Switch exclusive, something like It Takes Two but animated. It launches on September 3rd. We already knew about it, but another look at Rayman Legends Retold didn't hurt, confirming game share on Nintendo Switch 2. Available October 1st. The creators of that nasty little goose game are bringing their brand new game, Big Walk, to Nintendo. Explore a huge world with up to 4 friends as you solve puzzles and get caught up in all kinds of weird situations. It's coming to Switch 2 right in the middle of summer on August 4th. Maybe it wasn't the One Piece game you were expecting, but Grand Gourmet will have you managing a restaurant set in its universe. It's coming to Switch and Switch 2 on October 23rd, with the Switch 2 version also featuring mouse controls. Pokemon Pokopia is getting a double helping of new content, with a free DLC that lets you dive underwater and explore the ocean floor, as well as a paid expansion pass with 3 separate releases that will take you to different biomes. The first one arrives in August, but the game will keep getting new content all the way through 2027. We finally have a date for the new Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which follows in the footsteps of 3 Houses by putting more emphasis on its characters and world. It launches on September 17th for Switch 2, both on its own and as a collector's edition with a steelbook, art cards, and a few other goodies. If you played the free-to-play Ninjala on Switch 1, pay attention, because Ninjala 2 has just been announced. It's an open-world Ninjala game with co-op for up to 4 players. And watch out, because it will be exclusive to Switch 2 and is coming in 2027.
Of course it is.
Nintendo is launching challenges on Nintendo Switch Online with DK Challenge, a whole bunch of missions running from June 10th to September 1st that will unlock collectible cards by completing challenges in Donkey Kong games. Oh, and Bonanza will also receive a special event for Super Mario's 40th anniversary as part of its DLC. Mix Vampire Survivors with Jujutsu Kaisen and you get this new banger, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble, an action game coming to Switch 2 in 2026.
It looked like a mobile game, if I'm being honest.
Some heavy hitters to Nintendo Switch 2. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition arrives on June 23rd at 60 FPS. Lies of P Complete Edition lands on August 5th, and Lords of the Fallen 2 joins the lineup in fall 2026. Vanillaware is bringing back one of its classic gems with Muramasa Revenant Blades. It launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch in early 2027. The Xenoblade Chronicles Trilogy is getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions with 4K resolution, 60 FPS, new content, and a brand new vehicle. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is available digitally from today. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 arrives on July 30th, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 lands on December 3rd. Those who already own the Switch version will be able to buy cheaper upgrade packs. But the real surprise was Xenoblade Genesis, a brand new beginning for the series coming to Nintendo Switch 2 in 2027. Nintendo Switch
Doggy
Sports Resort
Bizzles.
takes us back to Woohoo Island with 12 sports, including skateboarding with the Joy-Con 2 mouse controls, jet skis, flying planes, and even jump rope as a warm-up. The most surreal moment was seeing an endless thumb war using this game. It will be available on October 22nd exclusively for Nintendo Switch 2. RuneScape is bringing its co-op survival adventure to Switch 2 on September 15th. We got our first look at
I've
the
been
Hello Kitty
good,
Mario
man.
Party style game in motion with Party Land.
A lot's been
Available
going on, if I'm being
October
honest.
29th
Like,
for Nintendo Switch 2
just life
and
in
Nintendo
general.
Switch.
I like just
Another look
recently
at
got
Star
back
Fox,
into
which
streaming.
arrives on June 25th and now has a demo available on Switch 2.
I know
Square
who it
Enix
is,
has
man. I
revealed
appreciate
Final
you,
Fantasy
bro.
Resonance, the first HD 2D entry in the franchise, with turn-based battles and a story featuring iconic
you be
characters
on
like
Tommy
Cloud,
stream
Terra, and
sometimes.
Clive. It launches on October 22nd for Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. Piku Niku is making the jump to 3D with the second game in Devolver Digital's series. A game that looks as weird as it does deep, launching on Switch 2 in 2027. More Square Enix goodness with Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered
How's the
Kingdom,
family and everybody?
a reimagining of the first Dragon Quest
Yeah, I'm
Monsters,
back in Florida.
coming to
I'm,
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch on December 3rd. We finally got another look at the
I wanna
Dust
say,
Bloods,
like, I'm
and it looks a lot
South
better than it
Brevard.
did the first time. This
Not trying to,
multiplayer
like,
game from the
oust
creators
myself.
of Dark Souls will be exclusive to
But yeah,
Nintendo
I'm
Switch 2
still down
and is
here.
coming in 2026, with closed tests confirmed for this summer. Splatoon Raiders expanded its presentation with new weapons and special attacks, but there's also a
never
dedicated
played
Splatoon
Splatoon.
Raiders Direct planned for June 30th. There will be daily updates on Nintendo Today, a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3, and special colored Joy-Con launching alongside the game on July 23rd. And from this point on, things went completely off the rails, with Toby Fox presenting Deltarune Chapter 5 and launching it basically right away on June 24th. We also got a version of Methafor. And here's the wildest part. The entire Kingdom Hearts series is
Yo,
coming
I appreciate
natively
you.
to Nintendo Switch 2
Hey,
alongside
how's
Kingdom
Disney
Hearts
right
4,
now, man? Hey,
which showed
speaking
off
of
a new
Disney, look
trailer
at
for the
this.
Switch 2 version with never-before-seen gameplay. Nintendo and Square Enix are besties forever now. The trilogy arrives on Switch 2 on October 8th, with a demo of the third game already available, while the fourth entry is still a long way off, since no release
I've been trying to
date was
get
given.
back out there. Like, I went to
Minecraft is
Disney
also coming
once
to
since
Nintendo
I've been
Switch
down
2
here.
in
Like, that was back in
2026,
March.
and will include the vibrant
I just
visuals
couldn't find the
graphics
time.
update and the Super Mario mashup pack. Before the big finale, they hit
It's
us
like
with
hot
a ton
outside
of new
right now.
announcements. Observer, Fitness Boxing 3, Metal Gear Solid Collection 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Tales of Eternia, Warhammer
I
Space
gotta
Marine
get them
2,
all over
DayZ
again, like,
Cool Edition,
3 was way
SnowRunner,
too easy.
Final Fantasy
Haven't
14,
played 2 in so
Atelier
long.
Ikaria, and Everbloom are all on
So,
the way
like,
to
I
Switch
gotta,
2.
like, get those
And the
again.
ending was pure
And,
Nintendo. For the 40th anniversary, Nintendo is bringing back The Legend of
I
Zelda
haven't played,
Ocarina
like,
of
a lot
Time
of,
with a
like,
full remake.
Vita
And all we got
games
to see
or,
was a tapestry featuring the Deku
DS
Tree and
games.
Link lying in bed.
And there was a game
That
I heard
said,
that came
the little we
out.
did see suggests it will be completely different from the way we remember it on Nintendo 64 and Nintendo 3DS. It launches later this year exclusively for Nintendo Switch 2. What did you think of the Nintendo Direct? Tell me the worst and the best game shown in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single Nintendo update. Thanks for watching.
And there was a game that I recently just heard about called it was a mobile game though. It was called Kingdom Hearts X or Cross, and that like told like everything. Like this one game told like the entire story or whatever, and Square Enix did like they took it off the Play stores in 21, I think. But I was like, yo, that sounded like it'd have been like the perfect little game. Yeah. So like if you didn't like play like every single game, you had that one game to get like you would get all the knowledge you need about the backstories and everything. Yeah, I didn't even know. I originally just heard about it, but I don't play mobile games like that. And the thing is, like, I should have like got into doing that. But that I don't know. Mobile games just not my real thing. I mean, I barely play like Pokemon Go, and that's like right there. I seen something else. I think it was this one that I was going to watch too. 'Cause I guess this game like a more in depth.
So there's clearly been a ton of brand new Nintendo Switch 2 news and game updates to digest within the last 24 hours. I had to kind of dedicate yesterday to be Ocarina of Time focused because I still cannot fathom that we are finally getting that game fully remade and to some level it seems like reimagined from the ground up in the modern day of 2026. But I did want to definitely take some time to go through what Nintendo announced at yesterday's Nintendo Direct presentation. And
I didn't watch this Direct. I didn't watch the Summer Game Fest. I didn't watch.
Rather highlight some brand new details that we've learned about some of these games since they showed up at the showcase.
Yeah, I'm actually planning on be streaming for a while because I'm about to start Chapter 12 of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I'll be here for a minute. But I appreciate you though, man.
Because while Ocarina of Time Remake
go have fun with the family, bro.
It to give me my favorite moment in any Nintendo Direct in history. Yes, I mean that confidently. I can state that. I felt it. But from a first-party perspective, outside of that, there was definitely some stuff to be desired from Nintendo, and I want to not only cover what was announced from them in a first-party capacity, but also talk about whether or not we have any additional big standalone first-party stuff by the September Direct to look forward to around the corner. So we're going to break down all of this information right after a quick word from today's video sponsor. All aboard for a brand new Thomas and Friends adventure because Sodor has never felt this alive before. This video is sponsored by Dovetail Games, and Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor is out now on PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, including Switch 2 with backwards compatibility, plus Steam and the Epic Games Store. If you want to play the game today, there's even a link to do that in the description. This game truly brings the whole island of Sodor to life. You play as a Sodor railway worker, running missions, getting into a little mischief, and working alongside Thomas and Friends, Diesel, Emily, Gordon, Percy,
oh yeah, most definitely, man. Definitely.
The controls are super approachable.
So a lot to catch up on, man.
Or you're brand new to it, you can just jump in and enjoy the ride. The stories are fully voiced by Mark Morrigan, the classic Thomas narrator, which honestly makes everything feel really nostalgic. You can follow 8 story missions, free roam across iconic routes like Gordon's main line, Thomas's branch line, and Knapford Harbor, hunt down collectibles, or hop into the shunting minigame to test your skills. Free roam is especially fun if you want to slow down, explore, and grab some beautiful screenshots while you're at it. So if you want to take your own journey across Sodor, Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor is available right now on PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, Steam, and the Epic Games Store. Just click the link in the pinned comment and description down below to play. Big thank you to Dovetail Games for sponsoring today's video. So to open up our Nintendo Direct presentation, we did of course get an updated trailer for Rhythm Heaven Groove, a Switch 1 game that, listen, it looks fun. I'm glad we got more gameplay and a good look at this game compared to what we've seen before, but I'm also not a Rhythm Heaven fan in terms of like the, you know, nostalgia factor being there for me. I've literally never played a game in the franchise. I was huge into Guitar Hero and Rock Band, like those type of rhythm games, but have never really fallen into
I suck at rhythm games.
So this trailer, you know, cool enough. It's out on July 2nd. I don't think it was a strong show opener from Nintendo, but nonetheless, one thing that was very strong here was the third-party presence of games, and we moved right on to Onimusha Way of the Sword, which is a Capcom game.
Oh, tell her I said hi. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen you.
Now confirmed, and while no doubt there will be some level of technical sacrifices made compared to the other console hardware that this thing can be found on, the trailer
she used to be heavy with what was that girl name?
Talking 30 or 40 best case scenario.
Actually,
but the combat
Amanda?
was super engaging.
I don't remember her name.
Reaction times.
We used to work with her though. Oh, that was her friend, wasn't it?
Action games that pull off, you know, some Souls-like elements, but still have that action RPG flair to them. Definitely appeal to me, so I will be keeping my eye on this one as we get closer to its September 25th release. And then in another surprise announcement, Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, and this will be out on October 9th. Yet Capcom showing
I wonder how optimized that, because that game like gave PC like a little trouble.
Their whole library of games over to this hardware. They definitely find success in Nintendo's ecosystem, and I don't have a ton to say about Dragon's Dogma 2. I know it's been out for a while, but it is one of those big games that probably many people were looking forward to and want to be able to play on a console like Switch 2, where it's hybrid form factor. So
that's I forgot her name. It's such an easy name.
Which I am a
that's what's up, man.
Absolutely enjoy.
If she ever talked to her again, like whenever they talk, tell her I said hi too.
Franchise for Nintendo, and it is cool to see it come over to Switch 2.
Still got to play that.
Sony did a publishing deal with Shift Up on this game, but they're not the publisher going forward, and Shift Up did apparently retain like the rights to the Stellar Blade IP or something to that effect. Regardless, it was a PS5 exclusive for a while. Now it's coming to Switch 2, and I hope that that means good things to come for the sequel, which we recently saw revealed to us over the summertime showcases. And while we did not get an exact release date for Stellar Blade yet, we do know it's a 2026 title. Orbital's also headed up to the Nintendo Switch 2 as an exclusive on September 3rd. This game just looks better every time we see it. If you are a fan of It Takes Two and or Split Fiction, like those couch co-op games you want to play with a friend or loved one together, this is kind of a no-brainer, especially if you are a fan of the more throwback cartoon animation style that this game has going for it visually.
I'll play that. That actually looked kind of fun.
Adventure platforming sections, but then it also has plenty of 3D action and combat unfolding. Like, this game looks really solid, and it was cool to see it here. Rayman Legends Retold, we of course can expect out on October 1st, and we did see this over the other summertime showcases, but Nintendo will be getting a physical release of this game. It is a game key card, which is unfortunate. If you buy it though for 40 bucks, you do get Rayman Origins, the remastered edition of that included in there. So seems to be,
and that's a platformer that I can get behind.
Point. Now the eShop, I'm not sure if you can buy them separately or not. Have not looked into that, but Rayman Legends Retold just looks beautiful visually, and Switch 2 is absolutely the hardware that I will be picking it up on. A game called Big Walk is coming to Switch 2. I'm not going to spend any length of time on this. I don't know exactly what was going on. Multiplayer, cooperative, work together, also mess with your friends type of thing going on.
Looks like an acid trip.
Out. One Piece Grand Gourmet, like pixel art cooking spin-off One Piece series game.
This is
I
a
don't
game
know
I
if we
have to
need
get.
this. I'm sure there's some hardcore One Piece fans that will be looking forward to it. I'm not one of them. I'm sorry. But
One
for
of
this
them.
game, nothing really.
So I gotta get this. It's a must.
To capture my attention, rather. And it's out October 23rd. We did get Pokopia DLC, and I will say it was a little bit sad to see Pokopia DLC show up when Mario Kart World DLC was not acknowledged at all, and I do totally recognize that. But this is going to expand your areas to like underwater, which I don't know if that means everywhere that you see water in Pokopia, you can now go underneath water, but that's obviously a big deal. That's coming free software update on August 26th. But then it's also getting a paid expansion pass with multiple waves of DLC. This is kind of the announcement that I legit wanted to see for Mario Kart World, but Pokopia is getting it first. No doubt a huge system seller for Nintendo, so it is smart for them to, of course, you know, commit to this. But yeah, there is indeed like a part 2, 3, and 4 all coming down the line from various dates in late 2026 all the way into 2027, with a new town coming later on in part 3 in 2027. So anyway, lots of Pokopia content to come. If you are a fan of that game, I'm sure you were very excited to see this particular announcement. And Pokopia is quality, don't get me wrong. Now I want to spend a second on Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, because it did get its release date, and this is exciting. It actually was a really good trailer. It definitely highlighted like individual characters and what they do and what they bring to the story and the action and the battle.
Only ever played Three Houses, and I didn't even fully play that. Like, I just played like a demo basically.
It's really interesting to see, because like
the
you have to
game,
restart
the game was fun. Just haven't really played a
That's kind of what it seemed like in the way that Nintendo laid it out. So maybe some replay value there, and or maybe you don't prefer that in a Fire Emblem game. I am not, you know, the biggest Fire Emblem guy out there by any stretch of the imagination. So this one looks really good to me, and it may be the one that I hop into the franchise with. But at the same time, maybe not, because September 17th, we found out it's coming out, but at a retail price point, get this, $70 eShop, which is already high, but you may remember that Nintendo did this $10 cost savings, it seemed like, up to this point in time for the physical version, where, you know, technically you were getting kind of like a discounted eShop version, but the physical version was still the standard cost it would have been on the eShop before, according to Nintendo's pricing. Well, this is the bad side of variable pricing, because they priced this thing at $80 freaking on its physical edition. That is correct. As of the information,
crap.
And when I'm filming this video, the official price point for this physically, according to Nintendo's own website, is $80. Tell me, in what world does Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave belong in that $80 price point? And I get that's digital. You can pick it up on the eShop for $70, and maybe
so that's how they get you.
This thing at Walmart and Amazon.
They want you to,
but I think 70
buy
should
the
be
digital
the ceiling
games
for what this game costs physically, and it should actually be a $60 price point on the eShop. Now, granted,
they're trying to move you away from the physical games. That's what Nintendo doing.
Me on that take, but I cannot imagine this being a game that's kind of like, maybe Nintendo went out on a limb and really talked themselves in to trying to charge so much more for a game like Mario Kart World and bump it to the $80 price point. Granted, that's across the board on both digital and physical because it's before they were doing this, but Fire Emblem does not seem like the game that needs to be anywhere near an $80 price if you want the physical edition. So a very unfortunate thing to see. I was hoping that Nintendo would definitely only aggressively go as far as like $70 physically and $60 digitally, now that we've kind of gotten past this whole pricing fiasco with them at the early part of the Switch 2's launch life cycle.
You would think
It does not
so.
seem like that's the case. This is legitimately the pricing, so Nintendo's really going to have to sell me on this game. As much as I do kind of want to look into it and check it out, that is a high price point to ask. Now, granted, ask me what I would pay for the last game that we're going to mention, and, you know, obviously I have my biases just as we all do. Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, was kind of a surprising tease because it is spring 2027, so quite a ways out. And I will say it's like a 3D platforming, open action adventure type of world that looks interesting enough. It's definitely more of like a kiddie aesthetic because you're literally blowing bubble gum to, you know, pull off a lot of your tricks and stuff. But then at the same time, he's like whipping out a skateboard, grinding on bubble rails across the sky, and then also just taking on enemies all the time. Like, it actually looked interesting enough. It's just not exactly a franchise I know at all, and apparently this is the second installment, and also it's quite a ways out as it won't be here until spring 2027, but nonetheless a decent announcement. Nintendo
Didn't even
Switch
get through the
Online
tutorial.
UK
Like, I played that
challenge. Now,
game.
we thought that maybe this was Nintendo dipping their toe further into an achievement system, and it's kind of that, but really just built around DK for NSO. DK themed games are the only ones here, and it's only for a limited time, which is my biggest gripe with this. So the thing is this kind of feels like, to me, more like an NES remix, like classics collection of games, but it's all DK themed, where you have specific challenges all tied to Donkey Kong, and you're going to be able to earn some specific cards and badges that I don't know if they stay in your library past the expiration date of the event. I would imagine that they do. It's all under the Nintendo Switch Online app is how you can start these challenges and hop in, but it will run through the end of June all the way until like September 1st. And then, like, why take it away? If you put in the development time to have these available, I just do not like the fact that this is a limited time event. I would feel much better about this if this was just like DK's getting this treatment first, and then we have a lot of other NSO franchises to look forward to that are also going to get a similar treatment. Doesn't seem to be the case. Donkey Kong Bonanza is also getting like a 40th Mario anniversary celebration crossover where you can have Donkey Kong dressed up in a Mario hat and a Luigi hat for Rosalina, which was kind of cool. I mean, I will say that, you know, just aesthetically cool enough, but not also anything that's like mind-blowing. Jujutsu Kaisen has a new game coming out that's very like Vampire Survivor-esque. Basically, just totally delete
I didn't even
all
like
the enemies
Vampire
on screen if you
Survivor.
can and try to survive until the end.
I tried to play that.
Lords of the Fallen 2, let me tell you, as somebody who has been a lifelong Souls-like fan, and just, you know, From Software fan first and foremost, but this is probably one of the best Souls-likes right next to the next game we're about to get to, because I do have high standards for these. I check out some Souls-like games from time to time, and the mechanics feel clunky, they feel off. Lords of the Fallen was excellent, and I cannot wait to play Lords of the Fallen 2, and fortunately, a Switch 2 edition is a real thing, and while we do not know the exact launch date of this game, we know it's out fall 2026, and Nintendo is slated in that same group of a fall 2026 timeline for its launch, so I'm hoping this thing is day and date. It looks absolutely excellent with the type of bosses, enemies, combat, all
See,
10 out
I've
of 10
never
stuff for
played
me.
this.
And then you have Liza P Complete Edition, which is also sick because I'm currently finishing up Liza P Overture DLC, which is excellent. Very hard, by the way. One of the harder Souls-like games that's out there. Also super quality. If you like the aesthetic of Bloodborne, but then you want some like puppet lore that kind of unfolds, it's a really cool story, really cool combat elements. Definitely more reliant on the parry system. You cannot get around with just dodge rolling out of everything because it is just not designed to be that type of game. But another excellent Souls-like. This one you don't have to wait very long for. It's coming to Switch 2 on August 6th. And one of the very coolest things is that we did actually get the confirmation that not only is it getting a physical release, but it's not a game key card, and you can get the entire thing on one cartridge with the DLC included. $70. Yes, it's been out for a while. They're still pretty much charging full price for the DLC, and I'm not too sure about the base game on other platforms, but that's a ton of content. That's a game that's all on a cartridge that I absolutely love, so very excited to see that hit on August 6th. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition was rated in advance of this direct, so we kind of knew to expect it, but it did show up here. It's later this month on June 23rd that this will be coming out, and it runs at 60 FPS. on both TV and handheld mode. It looked great from the trailer. I think that this is one of those that just makes sense to come over to Switch 2. Yet another Capcom game that just is going to probably look and run awesome, and you can now enjoy this classic brought back for the Switch 2. Another really cool announcement there. Muramasa Revenant Blades is coming in 2027. This was like a you know, samurai anime, but 2D style, you know, visual game. Didn't do a whole lot for me. I didn't also pay like a ton of attention during this part, so forgive me for that. But the main Xenoblade Chronicles trilogy is indeed all getting Switch 2 editions, and we already have Xenoblade Chronicles.
Never played Xenoblade. I gotta get into that
today.
It looked like something I would actually like be chilling playing.
Trilogy of games all at once. There were some
Just more to add to my backlog.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 show up with this type of edition, but no, 1, 2, and 3 all across the board getting Switch 2 editions, which is really cool to see. Now we do have each edition confirmed to have 4K 60 graphics and new gameplay features, and the Switch 2 edition of the first Xenoblade Chronicles is out as of yesterday, and then part 2 is coming out July 30th and part 3 on December 3rd. So you do have some staggered dates for the releases and stuff, and some different dates even for the physical versions than that. So you can go back and watch the trailers for the exact specifics, but that was a pretty hype announcement for Xenoblade fans. But nothing bigger than the confirmation of the brand new mainline Xenoblade game, which is Xenoblade Genesis, that's coming in 2027. No time window on it, and I would imagine that it's going to be like within the first 4 or 5 months, knowing how Nintendo will sometimes tease these games about a year out, but not too much longer than that. So I definitely expect it to be like before May that this will probably be out. Monolith Soft continues to cook with Xenoblade. This looks great. I'm not the biggest Xenoblade guy yet, but I have a great entry point to get into the franchise with everything now getting Switch 2 editions. So this was a pretty cool announcement in my opinion. Nintendo Switch 2 Sports Resort is literally the perfect name for this game. I'm glad that they named it this, just like right out of the gate. I was like, yes, that makes too much sense. I'm glad that they're doing this and not calling it Nintendo Switch 2 Sports or anything like that. But nonetheless, you know, we had boxing shown off here, table tennis. We do have archery, and then regular tennis, and you have volleyball, bowling, like basketball, pretty much a lot of the sports they brought back. But surprisingly, we got a huge chunk of it focused on thumb wrestling, which is like cool, don't get me wrong, but I didn't need to see a breakdown of how that worked. And then this skateboarding, which I did not expect. Power Cruising, which just straight up looked like Wave Racer 64, but brought back for, you know, Switch Sports, which was really cool. And then right after they do Prop Plane, which was like Pilot Wings. So, you know, call me crazy, Nintendo's trying to, you know, bring back some nostalgia with some of these different sports that are in there. But this looks way more built out, way more robust lineup of sports than what Switch 1 Sports was. So pretty good, all things considered.
That looks fun.
RuneScape Dragon Wilds, which is like, you know, listen, I grew up on RuneScape. I'll still log into RuneScape every now and then. It's not the most engaging game anymore, but this looks like it's trying to take the world and the lore of RuneScape and make it like a quick, real-time, engaging, combat-focused game. So I'm interested enough in it. I may check this out on my Switch 2. It's basically been in early access on PC, but it will be coming to all other platforms, including Switch 2 now, and it's going to release on September 15th. So cool enough announcement for me. Hello Kitty is pretty much getting a party game, so let's just call it Mario Party meets Hello Kitty. That is very much the vibes of what this is. It's out on October 29th. Does just look just enough like a Mario Party to me that I probably will just stick to Mario Party if I want to play this type of game, but you do have some more options now. Star Fox showed up here with a free demo announcement, which we'll probably make it a separate video on, so get subscribed for that. But of course, we have this game out June 25th, and there is a free playable demo now available on the eShop. So go hop in to kind of make your own opinions on all of that. Final Fantasy Resonance is an HD 2D pixel art style game of the original Final Fantasy. So that is pretty cool. And I think that this was like the first time this was, I don't even know if this was rumored. I didn't see this talked about anywhere online, but everything we saw from the trailer looked top tier quality. It's already out this year on October 22nd. If you're tired of pixel art HD 2D games, you may not like this, but considering that it's Final Fantasy and it's kind of came out of left field, at least for me it did, I thought that this was a pretty cool announcement. Piku Kuni 2 is coming out to the Switch 2 in 2027. This game, I don't know what to make of it exactly. Like, the characters don't do anything for me.
I am far too sober for this game.
Like in a 3D world, I guess, is cool enough. And then it's just the characters, you know, really all it comes down to. Like, I'm just not invested in anything that's going on here, but I will just say, like, the gameplay looks silly and fun enough that maybe it's going to be quality. We will see, but it's still going to be a while because it will not be out until 2027. We did get Dragon Quest Monsters, The Withered World. So I know if you are a Dragon Quest Monsters fan, you're going to be very excited for this. But imagine Dragon Quest world and setting meets Pokemon gameplay mechanics. That's very much what this is. The big mechanic they showed off is that you can fuse different monsters together to make new powered up versions of them, which is actually kind of cool. I would say, like,
so
if
it's
you
like
could
a
fuse certain
Digimon
Pokemon together to go into temporary, like, Super Saiyan fusion type of status, I think that would be awesome. It seems like they're doing something similar to that. And then why did Nintendo and FromSoft have to tease me like this? Because while I got absolutely hyped and started losing my mind for the Duskbloods new trailer, like, it was a new trailer, it was less than 60 seconds. I mean, what is going on with this? Now, another big tease here, but we did of course get the confirmation that they are doing a summertime network test, which is awesome to see. It has also been pointed out online that since the first Duskbloods trailer, this does appear to be running at 60 FPS as opposed to the previous 30, so I think that that spells good things for the game performance overall. And we did get a look at a new NPC or two, but this was just such a short in and out announcement. It's coming later, a summertime network test. The network test, if you're unfamiliar, FromSoft does this with all of their new major releases as you get closer to them. It is something that we will be able to literally hop in and play the game, but you do have to register for it, and we'll have like a limited portion of what we can play and experience for the game, but you get to hop in for free and check it out. So you should probably
let me check this if they got that on Steam
when that registration drops, and I will be definitely communicating that stuff to you guys here as it does indeed happen. But the network test is summer 2026. Game is still confirmed to be coming 2026, which makes me believe it's towards the end of the year, maybe as soon as October, probably more like December if I'm a betting man. Splatoon Raiders got a ton of focus for like over like a 3-minute section or so that it got uninterrupted gameplay. So I've kind of seen what I need to see of Splatoon Raiders. It looks great. It's a first player spinoff of the Splatoon franchise. I think that this is cool that it's here. It's out July 23rd. But also one that, yeah, it got plenty of time in the spotlight, probably more than what I needed to see personally. But we also got the confirmation that if you want to see more, June 30th, we got a dedicated direct coming for this game. And on July 23rd, when the game launches, you get new colored Joy-Cons as well. Deltarune was here with a 5th chapter. I still don't know what's going on when I see a Deltarune trailer, but I know that there's a lot of people in my comment section that absolutely love Deltarune, so more power to you. I do not know what I'm missing out with, but regardless, that is coming on June 24th, so right around the corner. Metaphor ReFantazio, continuing with the big third-party goodness that was at this direct. This makes all the sense in the world to come over to Nintendo Switch 2. Atlus, they really show up and support the console hardware, but we did not see Persona 4, the remaster of that, and Persona 6 confirmed for Switch 2 yet, but I think they kind of want to get Metaphor ReFantazio out of the way, make it a big deal, and then as we walk forward more into
that
next year,
tease I
we'll
seen
talk
on
about those other
Atlus
Persona projects ultimately
YouTube
making it over.
page.
The November 12th release date for
Got
it.
me super
So really,
hyped for
a
Persona
holiday
6. Like, I
title,
got
a
super
preview of
hyped.
that headed to Nintendo Switch 2. Minecraft is indeed getting a Switch 2 edition, which we did see rated, so I was kind of expecting this. It looks visually beautiful, on par with the other versions of the game.
Never
finally,
played
because that
Minecraft.
definitely was not
Don't
the case
understand the hype
before.
behind it.
We didn't get an exact launch date, but just rather available 2026. There was then a super quick mashup reel of a bunch of different partner games. The ones that stood out to me is Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 is coming out August 27th. Rise of the Tomb Raider
That
is
looks
out
fun.
the day of the direct. Final Fantasy Online is going early access in August and will be coming out later on. And then a Kingdom Hearts blowout that, I mean, I knew the rumors of the collection coming over, but did not expect what followed that. Still great confirmation that literally the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise, like everything that's out there, all the collections will be playable as of October 8th natively on Nintendo Switch 2 hardware, because we've only had the cloud versions up to this point in time, and that was a big miss. They say you can transfer over your save data from the cloud version, but they did not make it clear if there's an upgrade path from the cloud version. So if you bought those games and you're like, do I get a discount? I hope you do. I do not know. They haven't confirmed that yet. But basically, lots of Kingdom Hearts goodness headed to Nintendo Switch 2 all at once on October 8th. And then we got the first look and new reveal of gameplay and everything going on in Kingdom Hearts 4, like the first time we've seen this game in years, and we actually got some real straight up gameplay, and it happened at the Nintendo Direct of all the summertime presentations, which I did not expect, and I think that says a lot about what Square Enix is thinking about Switch 2 long term and their future with it. They're marketing their brand new.
'Cause they're putting a
major
lot of
Kingdom Hearts
games
4
on
release at Nintendo's event.
on Switch
It
2.
looked great. It looks like more Kingdom Hearts. I am totally here for it. No release window confirmed for this one, so it may be a ways off. And obviously, if you guys have watched any of the content in the last 24 hours on the channel between my reaction and the video I made shortly after, you will know hands down easily the thing that elevated this direct to another level for me is quite literally Ocarina of Time Remake. I know it's just a tease. I know we only got the tapestry, which thank you for the comments that pointed that out to what we were looking at, because I was describing it as like old school scroll style paintings and didn't know what to call. Anyway, tapestry, I know what it is. Regardless, we got that opening look at that, but just the look at Link and the visual style and visual quality level that is here, it is very clear to me that Nintendo is taking this remake fully seriously. It's more than anything that I could have asked for, because there was that small doubt in my mind that just maybe Nintendo would go try to do something like take the 3DS version and spruce it up that much more, or do some weird different Breath of the Wild, you know, cell shaded art style, but try to still call it Ocarina of Time. No, they're doing the hyper realistic, more dark Twilight Princess gritty theme for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and we know to expect that out this year, which is kind of the most insane part of all of it. I know a lot of people are left very frustrated because we didn't get to see gameplay, and yes, it's out this year, but at the same time, you know what that means. That means that we are going to get some kind of either dedicated Zelda 40th anniversary direct, and or just like a more uninterrupted look at this game with gameplay. They're gonna market the heck out of it. It's obviously the big holiday game, and we're probably gonna get, like, within the upcoming months, you know, tons more footage of this thing uninterrupted with actual gameplay. Like, all that stuff's coming down the pipeline, and they're probably gonna reveal special edition hardware with it as well.
Only
Go watch
ever
my
like
dedicated
owned and
video
played
on it if
one
you
Zelda
wanna know
game.
more about my thoughts on that. But
So it's
even
not really
Nintendo
like
from
a hype
America's
thing
own
for me
Twitter
for
account
this.
says The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. Still insinuating and driving home that fact that this is not just a simple small in scope remaster or remake. No, it's a reimagining and a next level evolution of what Ocarina of Time is. So cool to see. I cannot wait to see what they do with this. Love that there's voice acting already confirmed for the setup of the game, and I'm sure that that will happen with NPCs as well. So lots of good stuff here. I definitely have my gripes with the price point of Fire Emblem. I think that if you look at this game overall, it definitely went third-party heavy, and you can make that argument. I don't think Nintendo showed all their cards from a first-party perspective that they could have here. They could have closed us out with the 3D Mario tease, or, you know, even middle of the event or opening for the event, 3D Mario. Here's a look at it. It's coming 2027. We didn't get that. Luigi's Mansion 4 still being rumored out there. Doesn't seem like that's happening this year. Of course, we have the outstanding Super Metroid remake or next 2D Metroid game. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that showed up at the September Direct with a very quick turnaround time. And Pikmin 4 Switch 2 edition. All stuff that was, you know, rumored, still out there, could be coming down the pipe. Quite a few different third-party remakes as well that can probably still be headed over to Switch 2. So, listen, the Ocarina of Time thing, it just put it over the top for me. We also got a Star Fox demo the same day. Like, there was a lot of good quality content here, but it also wasn't the most mind-blowing Direct as a whole, outside of the ending of it, because that was the most mind-blowing thing for me. And the fact that we have confirmation that we're getting a major remake of Ocarina of Time, I cannot stress how much that means to me. So I want to hear from you guys at this point in the comments. What did you make of yesterday's Nintendo Direct overall, and how are you feeling about the state of Nintendo Switch 2 as we walk towards the middle point of 2026? Do you feel like they still got more stuff to show us? Do they need to show you more personally to sell you on getting a Switch 2? Or
Yes.
are you ready to hop in now, knowing that Ocarina of Time is
Because I
gonna be
really
the
only
big
just want
holiday
Pokemon, if
season
I'm being
and all
honest.
the other stuff we saw announced, especially from a third-party perspective. So make sure you share all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below before you leave, regardless if we agree or disagree. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. And with that, I've been Sunbro. You've been...
So my thing is, I'm literally only holding out for a Switch 2 for Pokemon Winds and Waves. That looks like it's going to be an amazing game. Hopefully they fix like all the kinks and stuff that they screwed up on with Scarlet and Violet. I haven't played any of the Legends games, so I can only speak on my last experiences with Scarlet and Violet. I didn't really feel the need to get Legends Z, especially when you're only stuck in one city. That's my whole gripe about that. Like, I didn't want to be stuck in like just one city, like not actually roaming around. Even though like a lot of people like it, it just wasn't for me. Like personally, I didn't care for it, but people liked it. So, like I said, it just wasn't something that I was gonna play. I didn't even play the Legends Arceus, so I was in no rush to even try to get those. Even though they're stated to be like mainline like Switch games, like Pokemon games, I didn't view them as that. I viewed them as like side games. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely looking into like getting a Switch 2. Originally for Pokemon Winds and Waves, but from the looks of it, I may be getting it for a few other games at the moment, like a lot of other games. Because the Switch one's not going to get any of this stuff. And I'm going to be a little upset that my catalog can't grow. But these prices, though, like $80? I don't know. It's very steep for like one game and digital at that. They want you to the gaming world is saying that you like everybody's been saying, you do not own anything and you will like it. That's been something that's been said for a while now. You will not own anything and you will like it. What we're going to do is get into some chapter 12 of Final Fantasy. Let me get that situated. Be right back.
Are you hyped up for the match?
Hang loose.
Rebel materia popping to give taste buds a magical infusion. Try all our exciting and mysterious flavors.
Whoa! I'm in the presence of a wheelie master.
The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks.
Oh, there's two. Hey, if you're big into saving time like I am, click the link in the chat box. Check out the sponsor, HelloFresh. Use my code to get up to 10 free meals for your first order. Or open? No, it doesn't open. Where is that third one at? It's in the confines of this area. I know that. Oh, wait, maybe it's up. Nope. Can't go on a roof. That'd have been cool. There we go. I probably would have never found that, if I'm being honest. I don't even think that was one of the two things it wasn't.
best way to make tracks is on Chocoback.
Change my mind. I'm gonna come back into town, check out the board, and go
I'm on the hunt for
check up on Johnny, see how he's doing.
Enjoy a fine meal made with local seafood and vegetables, or kick back with a cocktail prep.
Hey Cloud, you're reading this. I haven't told you in person yet. We got permission to race the Golden Cup. It's a major racing event. A real honor, believe me. When you are ready to challenge the best of the best, I'll be waiting for you in Chocobo Square. Yeah, no. Alright, it's my solemn charge to keep our slice of beach paradise free from all manners of unpleasantness. To that end, I employed a freelancer to resolve simple matter which they have failed to do in a timely fashion, and so I must once more seek outside assistance, this time to deal with two problems. Rest assured you will be compensated. I better be.
Even if you only have a moment to spare, be sure to check it out.
Well, if it isn't the top of the resort! I can't thank you enough for handling that mess. Is there anything I can do for you? Who? Oh, that ungrateful schlub. I hope the hero is enjoying his 15 minutes of fame. It won't last, and neither will his hilltop roach trap. Just give it time. I certainly wasn't expecting the professor to do something like that. Still, I'm a simple man, and from what I gather, his experiment was of great scientific import. So while I could have done without the collateral damage, it fills me with pride to be the mayor who holds a special footnote in Shinra's illustrious history. There were a few injuries, yes, but no guests were killed. In all honesty, the professor did us a service by ridding us of those roads. The freaks were ruining our ambiance. Shinra also did us a service by providing us with a generous forget I said anything.
Of course they paid you off.
Well, all that ugliness is in the past. Let's look to our future, one that's bright and mutually beneficial.
I'm not buying it.
Oh, surely I can sell you on the idea of lending the merc I've hired a hand.
What's this about a merc?
Oh, perhaps you're associates. That makes things easier. You see, some fiends popped out of the water and assaulted a group of innocent beachgoers the other day. The young lady agreed to exterminate those
Oh, Lord.
pests, only to go on a bender at a bar on the beach. I
Curie.
paid her a handsome sum up front, too, so I intend to get my money's worth. Oh, and after you've gotten rid of those monsters, as a personal favor, I want you to take care of that merc. She's been spending the money I paid her to do nothing but party. Each time she learned there are some folks you don't cross.
Agreed.
I've no doubt you'll find her at that damned bar. Do give her my regards.
I already have a feeling who he's talking about.
All I wanted was
This magical treat. Materia Pops have arrived.
watch out!
Let's see. Of course, it's her.
Oh, hey there, Cloud. Welcome to my Costa del Sol headquarters. Figured I'd set up shop here, in case there's trouble in paradise. I know Junon was kind of a bust, but I'm back and better than ever. Same goes for my advertising. So don't you worry about me, my fellow merc.
Aren't you supposed to be working?
Really? Another lecture? For a 20-something, you sound like my grandma. And for the record, I have been working, thank you very much. I figured out where the fiends are probably gonna show. All that's left is to have someone else do the cleanup.
Let me guess. Me?
Exactly. So don't try to pin it on this Merc. The whole situation would be resolved if you did your job. Nobody likes a slacker.
Man, this girl's got some nerve. And coming from me, that's saying a lot. But if we don't do something, it's your good name that's gonna end up taking the hit.
That is true.
She's got a point. So, here's the deal. Your thoughtful bosses dug up a recipe for bait that ought to lure those monsters out of hiding. All you need to do is gather the materials and make some for yourself. Here. When you're done, head to the off-limits beach across town for some monster baiting.
You're coming with. Can't do this alone.
According to the recipe, it looks like you're gonna need to get some rare-ass monster parts. And I do mean rare. Probably can't find them around here. Oh, did I say probably? I meant definitely.
Beautiful. In order to do Kira's job for her, exterminate the fiends, scaring away the beachgoers, must lure them out first. I invested Light Spring and Gongaga and Cosmo Canyon region to discern the location of classified foe dwellings there. Once you best them in combat, you can then transmute legendary bait. Oh, we're really about to be traveling for this mission. Damn it, maybe this is a side mission at that. But mission there I have to do just to finish up stuff within Gongaga. Yeah, I heard chapter 12 was long. I see why. I should have went head first towards the actual mission point instead of going to the community board.
Enjoy your stay with us.
I mean, I could still skip it if I'm being honest.
I'm happy to report that your survey of the Gongaga region is complete. Your discoveries have me all the more convinced that humans have the capacity to coexist with nature. It was also edifying to observe how the planet so decisively reclaimed the reactor. Thank you again for providing such priceless insight.
This is done. Allows you to absorb allies' limit gauge to fill your own. That sounds useful. Slightly increased energy when other party members use the synergy ability during battle. Useful. Increased potency and duration of spells with linked material.
I look forward to seeing what new discoveries you make in your travels.
I go through his speech again.
I assume you saw that broadcast.
Oh my god, I can't stop
it goes
talking.
without saying that tensions are running high. I'm keeping a close watch on Shinra's activities, but it is unclear how the company will respond. We must proceed with care.
Still got defeat Odin. I think it's the only one I have. Nah, still got some other stuff. Am I missing something in Grasslands? Missing 5 enemies in Corel. 2 in Gongaga. 1 in Cosmos Canyon. 1 in Nebel. Huh. I didn't really do none of these. Cause which one was it that gave me like a hard time? Yeah, this one, the head case, got to take down the Mind Flyer. Like that one gave me a run for my money, and I just say, you know what, screw it. I'm not even gonna do it. Okay, did I actually finish everything for Odin? I don't think I did. Oh, I did do everything for Odin. I just couldn't beat him. So it was still hard. Not gonna focus on that right now. We're gonna do the other stuff, and then we'll come back to face him later.
Don't forget to try some of our
We'll fight Odin probably a different day. I'm not sure yet. And I gotta find inspiration for my next children's book, but even in this verdant forest, I feel the walls closing in all around me. I'm trapped in a mental poison, a maze of my own making, and I need a muse to deliver me from the creative downdrams. Sure, take the job.
This is your friendly reminder from the Youth Coalition.
Huh? Nah. Maybe. No.
Mind telling us what you're doing? Cut it out!
I've died and gone to heaven.
That's gonna cost you $2 grand.
$2 grand? Although, for a visage of such pulchritude, if I had the money, I'd pay her price in a heartbeat.
I bet you would.
I'll pay you if you rein it in.
Don't think I caught your name.
Oh, my sincerest apologies. I'm Neve, and I write children's books for a living. Which sounds fun, but it's not, since right now I'm flat broke. I spent my last remaining gil to come scout out this village. I was hoping to use something here in my next book, but... the specter of failure stalks me, looming from behind every corner. Will my creative instincts ever return, or am I doomed to chase them like a rat in a life-size maze?
Wait, what did you say? And that sounded a lot like... I'm a rat trapped in a life-size maze. Sorry, but I just gotta ask. You're Mead Mabel, aren't you? Author of Life in the Endless Maze. That's my daughter's favorite book in the whole world. Can I get an autograph? Wait, actually, can I shake your hand?
Huh? Of course! Anything for a fan. I mean, I always assumed I didn't have any, but it's an incredible honor to finally meet an aficionado of my work.
Oh, you said you were scouting this village for book ideas, yeah? If it's all right with you, we'd love to help. Got the perfect guy to serve as inspiration, too.
What?
You are perfect!
I am?
Yes, I can see it now. A warrior beast with fur as fiery as his burning soul. Curse this feeble frame! My mind races, yet my hands plod along as if trapped in treacle.
Miss Mabel, are you all right?
Resolve, suffering, odyssey. Help me to express these themes by taking pictures which embody them. I beseech you.
Resolve, suffering, and odyssey. Those are great themes. We're gonna need locations to do them justice, though. There's a riverbed by the edge of the forest that'll work. Come on, let's hit it up.
I can't wait to see your photos. They're sure to help me write a story like no other.
So probably doing this mission would lead me to doing the other
Just tucked safe away from all the
job. Maybe. Where do I have to go? Definitely not the residential area. I have to go north.
If you like quiet, you came to the right place. Whew.
Children of the
Can't go that way.
open your heart.
Great. These
We're not only responsible for keeping people stick to the paths, okay?
Engine bridge. Let's go, Choker Bro. I don't know if I was supposed to go on the suspension bridge or what, but something was over here and I had to come get it. The hell are y'all doing? Why y'all trying to run? What's wrong with y'all? I forgot how to get down. I think I like Selena better in Evil. She could do the little water jet thing. Alright, let's go fight.
It's on now.
What if that's over?
Collecting all the items and material that I can. But something was near here. This way. It appears to be this way. Alright. What are we going to see? What the fuck was up? I collect all this stuff. I'm able to attain a majority of it. Nope, not trying to go there.
One step at a time.
No, I just saw that bird. They usually lead to something. I swear I just saw him. going up. Nope, that's not the way to go. That's leaving Gungaga, isn't it? Wrong thing. Nope. Well, we are almost where we're supposed to go for the pictures. Okay.
All right. First up, we gotta capture Resolve. And in my humble opinion, there ain't no better backdrop than right here, where jungle meets desert. Look right at the camera and think of when we made our heroic charge straight into this godforsaken tangle.
All right, make sure to get my good side.
The hell he go?
Okay, make way for the bottle.
We'll retake it. I ain't like that one. There we go. Because you got the bird in the background. Looks a lot better.
Let's see. Next we're off to, oh I know. The Mako reactor. Come on, we gotta keep this thing rolling. Just like the book. Escape the maze and be free.
He's a little too in this, if I'm being honest. Why do I keep clicking the wrong button? Yeah, because I'm definitely not about to run all the way over there, so we're going to just fast travel a little closer. I think I was supposed to come to the reactor. I think I was supposed to just go close to it and travel away from it. Oh, yeah, right behind me. There I go.
Well, here we are. Can't say I've got fond memories of this dump, considering. But hey, that's why it's perfect for capturing the theme of suffering. All you gotta do is picture Scarlet's ugly mug and Wade Golden. Easy as pie, am I right?
Okay, one pensive looking Nanaki coming up.
Step aside. I'll show you how it's done.
Let's see, I need to get a better angle, because that's a good picture. I want to get it from like this side to actually see him like suffering and sad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, the last one is Odyssey. Don't know about you, but that screams airstrip to me. Let us fly on the wings of dreams together and claim our freedom. You know, like the book.
There was something I was supposed to be making too. I think it was some ether. I think I gotta make some more ether. Just to be on the strength of.
This is the last one, so make sure you look extra spiffy red. Theme is Odyssey. Recall the way you felt about setting off a Cosmo Canyon. The nerves, the excitement, the joy, the hope. So, strike a pose like,
No worries, I got it.
I don't even see him.
This is gonna be the best one
Oh,
yet.
there you go. Whatever this is.
perfect. Better hurry and get these back to Miss Mabel.
She said I had to come to get the Gongaga too. I thought it was a life spring, but she didn't say which one. There's what, 6 of them here? This is about to be fun. Let me get this out the way first.
Here you go, Miss Mabel. Think these will spark your imagination?
Here you go, Miss Mabel.
What is this feeling? It's as if my hand has become a conduit for the gods of prose. Ooh. There once was a Crimson Warrior who everyone loved. He was so strong they called him the King of the Forest. But he wanted to be even stronger, so he went on an adventure.
That's actually not too bad of a start.
While on his journey, he came across a group of 3 brave knights. The knights were very impressed, and they told him, "You are the king of which the legends foretold. Please, lead our people to victory."
Oh, wow. I like where this is going.
What else could he do but put his head back and howl? You can never predict what life has in store for you. So don't dwell on your past mistakes. Live every day like it's your last.
This is bound for the bestseller list. A surefire hit. Right, Cloud?
You never know.
Oh, man, you really just don't get it, do you? Listen, you gotta have faith.
If you don't write something you think will sell, it won't. So believe. Trite but quite true.
Oh, I can't wait to read this to my Marlene. Don't want to rush you, but I hope you can finish it soon.
Thank you, and I promise that the instant it's complete, I'll make sure to send you and your daughter a copy. Oh, right, and one for our bestial brainchild. Though I lost my way artistically for a time, I finally see the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel.
That's good. Congratulations. What other missions were unlocked? wait, that's not it. Attention GYC members, as you may have heard, we received reports of especially dangerous frames near the village. I've decided to personally look into this, so I'll be heading to the observation tower. All unit leaders are in charge while I'm away. Alright.
Relax, I'll be fine. Hey there. Heading out? On patrol. Got a slightly troubling report.
But not troubling enough to let us go with her.
I'm captain. It just makes sense for me to go.
Yeah, but not by yourself.
We're talking in circles.
If I may, as you can tell by looking at him, Cloud here has a lot of experience taking care of trouble. So, why don't you send him on patrol instead?
Don't worry, I'll go. Give you time to talk things over.
What do you think?
Okay then. If you've got time to spare. Recently, folks have spotted some foul-looking fiends outside the village. I want you to head to the observation tower. Take a look around. See if you notice anything suspicious.
Just leave it to him.
I like how they just volunteer me to do things.
It's beautiful.
No time for sightseeing. Activity over there. Let's go.
Oh, these look easy.
Easy, kid.
They have a plant too? Alright, let me assess everybody.
Too bad.
Everybody weak to fire. Let's go.
That's it.
Well, you already pressured, so why not? Burn.
Going in. It's on now. You're mine. No more playing nice.
Moving on
You
then.
can find fiends like these anywhere. This name must have been referring to something else. Back to the outlook.
Oh, can't pick it up. All right. Let's go work the rope again.
I think I spotted something. Let's check it out.
You can't even see anything. There's nothing but foliage in the way. So there's nothing at the second one. We check that out.
Allow me.
Pastel, what? Ice, 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 and lightning. Okay.
That's sloppy.
Go on!
Go see ya.
One more shot!
Shit.
I got this. Yeah! You watching? Get him! There!
Oh, you fucker.
I'm coming! Get ready! No surprises there.
The fiend we want. Should probably take another peek from the outlook. No, hold on.
Ready? I got you. Go on! That's it!
Not bad.
I'll take
No
care
time
of
to
you.
celebrate.
Oh, that's a long drop. We're not doing that. Alright, so it's not the second one.
Cloud, look over there. I just saw something moving.
Bingo.
Oh, snap.
Let's not lose sight of it.
That was something big. I know y'all all saw that, didn't y'all? Where the heck are we going? is it? Come here, bird. Oh, no.
Whoa, that's ginormous.
And hideous.
Too bad.
Alright, weak to ice. Bet, let's go.
Get him! Here it comes!
Bundle up.
Fucking frog.
Stay strong, okay?
You're up.
That was something.
Go on! That's it!
Let's try this again. Oh, he's attacking now. There we go.
Let's do this.
And catch! You're gonna feel this one!
Calling ice. Let's go.
Can you take over? Let me handle this. Heads up! Finish him off! This one's for you! No more games! Let's bring it! You ready? One more shot! Freeze!
Hang back.
Bring it! That's some fine work.
Huh? When did you get here?
Been following you for a while, but I'm sure Cloud already knew that.
Yeah, well,
View from the Outlook was pretty nice, huh? I like to relax there. Plus, it's easy to spot people coming our way well in advance.
Wait, are you expecting someone?
I've got a lot of questions I've been meaning to ask you, you know.
That's so. Fine. But I don't have all day. You get one question, and one question only.
Who are you waiting for? What is it you're hiding from us? Who are you really? Actually, I'm good. One question. Let's see.
Not sure I follow. You say you think I'm hiding something? I say you're reading too much into nothing.
You knew who I was when you showed up. It was written all over your face.
Cloud does have a sixth sense about this kind of thing. And honestly, I got that feeling too. Something's up.
Oh, fine. You caught me, Cloud. You and I have met before.
Alright. When and where?
Now, only one question. I'm afraid you're gonna have to remember those details without any hints. Though I'll be crushed if you can't manage. It's not like that, I promise. Don't worry.
Got anything to say, Cloud?
You can try again later. Anyway, this world of ours is about to change.
I feel like I should have picked a different question.
Let's not neglect talking. The writing's been on the wall for a while now. And there's nothing we can do to stop what's coming.
I bet you could, if anyone.
That's sweet. You know, I think I see it now. What he saw in you. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah?
Yeah?
And on that note, let's head back.
Level up.
On second thought, I think I'll take a moment.
Okay, but I swear I was still supposed to come here. Not what I was looking for. Got those. One in Nebo, one in Cosmo Canyon, two in Corral, none in Gengage anymore. Where to next? We're gonna just go here.
No sign of trouble. Maybe we've got to lure him out.
It's not of trouble yet. It's always a yet. You gotta remember that. Guess I know it wasn't crazy. I know I wasn't supposed to come back here yet. I went to the second and the fifth one. Which one is this one? Let's go to the third. I'm a bird. What is it?
All right.
I'm ready for me.
It's on now. It's over.
One step at a time.
I don't think these are it. I don't feel like doing this one yet. I think I had to find something. I already had the items to use to transmutate.
Some legend. This paint's a bust.
Spoke too soon.
Exactly.
Let's do it right.
The devil. Alright, we can get into ice. Let's go. That could be arranged. Whoa, that was a hit. God damn.
Was that it?
That's it.
Alright, let's go. You motherfucker.
Come on, team. Easily for you.
Looking good.
Freeze. That's it. Bring it. What the? You're mine. I'm here. me at him. There. Yeah. Cool off. You're down. Finish him off. Don't think you'll walk away from this. Come on. Giving it my all. This one's for you. Ah!
Better go tell Kyrie.
Right. So, what about the mayor's other request? You know, the whole take care of her thing? I mean, lying isn't the greatest, but she doesn't deserve that.
Not yet, at least.
The best way to make tracks is on Chocoback. Chocobos for rent, right? All passengers with... Oh my god, it's the Wheelie Master!
If the other one doesn't takes place at the other place, so I'll start the next mission when I'm about to go to the golden saucer. Makes a lot more sense.
Who do you think's the cutest babe on the beach?
Welcome back, Fellowberg. So, did you take care of those baddies?
Yep.
Ah, perfect. In that case, I'm gonna go tell the mayor so I can claim my reward.
Hold it.
Hmm?
The mayor had another request.
What was it?
Said we should take care of you.
He what? No, this has to be a joke, right?
Hate to break it to you, Kyrie, but this is no laughing matter.
What? Wait, hang on a sec. Please. Why would he ask you, my own business partner, to take me out? What did I do wrong? Oh god, I don't know. Wait a minute. Is this about my looks? I'm so gorgeous that you can't take your eyes off me, distracting you from your mercenary duties, right?
That's the best you can come up with?
No, wait! Let me guess. Are you mad that I called myself a mercenary? Or was it that I pressured you into doing all the dirty work? Or that I wasn't giving you a big enough cut?
Do you wanna die?
Forgive my granddaughter her questionable sense of humor.
Grandma?
I was taking some time off to enjoy the sun when I heard a merc was in town. Figured I'd pay him a visit and, well... if Cloud hadn't come to your rescue, young lady, you would have been a goner. Don't be fooled. That mayor's no model citizen. He's as wicked as they come. You need to pick your targets with care.
Yeah, you've told me 1,000 times.
Make it 1,001, because you still don't get it.
Look, I'm doing my best out here, okay? It's just that some things are beyond my control.
This was all in your control.
Doesn't get it. No matter what I try, every single time, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Ah, Kyrie, you know I only want what's best for you. And if you're to be the next guardian angel of the slums...
Honestly, I kind of get where Kyrie is coming from here. Parents want kids to listen to them because they know what's best, but they don't. They just want us to do whatever they tell us. And that really, really sucks, you know?
Hey, parents just don't understand.
I've always looked up to the guardian angel of the slums. But that's your thing, Grandma, not mine. And no matter how much I want to follow in your footsteps and make you proud, I can't. Because I'm not you. I'm me.
I don't know. You certainly sound just like me.
Oh?
Ah, forgive me, dear. I know I shouldn't push you, or nitpick your technique. So how about this? We work together as partners, equals. Sound fair? Now then, shall we head home? The people need us.
Okay, let's go.
In any case, thanks for looking out for my little Merc. I'll be taking her back to Midgar.
Try to make sure she stays there.
Trying's about all I can do.
Thank you for stepping in back there. I was just so pissed I had to say something. Stay strong. You too. Girl power and all that.
Come on, partner.
Coming!
Actually, let's say we look for one last job before we leave.
Oh, I've got an idea. You see, I dug up a little dirt about that mayor.
Just a little?
So, what do we do now?
We go and tell the mayor we took care of the Merc, just like he wanted.
This gorgeous beach is okay. Last one, Costa del Sol.
Tour Costa del Sol in style with our wheelies.
Beat the heat with this magical treat. Materia pops in the ride.
Oh, there you are, friends. I heard you ran that little swindler out of town. I would have preferred a more final farewell, but she's gone and that's enough. As a token of my thanks, accept this reward.
Sir, we've got trouble. See for yourself. They even found the secret safe. It's empty.
What?
You better head back.
We hereby bequeath your ill-gotten gains to the more deserving masses. And it's signed, the first and third guardian angels of the slums, radiant saviors of the Sun-Kissed. No way! You go, girls!
Level up. Oh, is that Queen's Blood? Queen's Blood? Okay.
Oh, man, this is impossible. How am I supposed? Oh man, you've got perfect timing. Want to go around against my little angels here?
Name's Tokacha. I believe in my cards and they believe in me. We're like a big happy family. You want to know how I got them to love me? With praise. You're so cute. You're so cool. You gotta show them every day how much you care. But I also want to tell them how strong and hard-working they are too, you know? Which is why I've been looking high and low for someone I can play against.
Like he's talking about cards. Like he's literally talking about cards. I swear, if like Square Enix was to make this into like a mobile game by itself, or honestly, even just I'll take a mobile game, but like a standoff game by itself, a just Queen's Blood, I would definitely buy this because this is fun to me. Condor is okay, but I don't know. I like something about Queen's Blood. I like a lot more. Gotta save that one. So I have a plan. I just gotta see if I can do it. Okay, I should be able to do it. Wait, no. See, the card I wanted isn't in here. Put you right there. We'll see. Alright, destroy an allied card, replace it, basic. Place an allied card and raise the power of all allied cards on the affected tile. This one, those both get 3, and I get another piece. I'm gonna do that one. Let's have a draw. At least with that one. Now that's end game. Phase out, and you got me by 8. So I won. Alright, got a Rictus card. Erase power by 1 for each other enfeebled ally and enemy card.
No! My poor, poor babies! As much as I hate to admit it, it seems you have a much stronger bond with your cards than I do.
Just what do you say to them to get them to love you so much? Huh. So you let your actions speak louder than your words? I see. By the way, on a completely different subject, have you ever heard of the card, the Shadow Blood Queen? Apparently there's only one. I tell you, if that's true, I hope I get the chance to see it in person someday. I bet it's the most beautiful card anyone's ever laid eyes on.
Don't make this weird, bro.
I'm on the hunt for new love, lady.
Well, still a request from Billy, so it's not a new request here. I'm gonna go see Johnny. Haven't seen him in a while. Can't fast travel none of these places. I gotta take the long way.
All I wanted was some
Grab a materia pop and give your taste buds a magical infusion. Try all our
Save your aching feet and ride a wheelie instead.
It's crazy. I haven't played this in so long until like the other day. But yeah, I still remember how to get to Johnny's.
How about an orb or two?
Johnny's always so on. You know what I mean? Like, does that guy even sleep?
That Johnny's one hard worker. Fixing this place up is a
Nah, Johnny's on that powder. How else he can stay up like he does? He has too much energy.
Rustic charm notwithstanding.
If you come across any cool curios, you know where to bring them. The decor here isn't half bad.
Wow, this guy's got an impressive collection.
All right. Wait, what's this? Hold up. Earbud just died. That was unexpected. Okay. That's one I just did? No, that's a different one. But what are the two missions in?
I heard they got some unusual pieces here.
It's changed so much, I almost didn't recognize it. Rustic
I don't have to like sneak through the little like crawl space no more. But Johnny upgraded. I give him that. Like his little hotel is nice now. It wasn't like that before.
Time at the Costa del Sol Resort. I'm sick of running on the beach all day, every day. What are you looking at? You want a piece of me or something?
You don't want to
Easy
fight, bro.
now. I didn't mean it like that. No need to be so on edge. Name's Mahir, though some call me the child of the sun. I'm training to be a boxer. I've not been feeling it lately, so I'm trying other ways to motivate myself. Like Queen's Blood. I don't suppose you're up for a game?
Always up for a match.
No problem. But if you're ever in the mood,
Push the wrong button.
come see me. Oh, hey! Are you here for a blazing hot showdown?
The games begin. It should be good enough to start off at least. son of a bitch. Okay, do I want to place this? Seems like the most logical spot. They killed their own piece. What type of sense does that make? I don't know if I have to take out the gunner, then I'm sacrificing a lot. I know that much. If I do this, all of them gonna get destroyed. That's a sacrifice I can't make. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh wait, I won. Hey, I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, sure. What a knockout. You got me. Not only was your defense on point, but your offense was
Blood
swift
sovereign.
and brutal. I've never played such an intense game. It was hotter than the sun. Enough to light a fire in my soul, even. I think I'm finally out of my funk. And now, I can get back to boxing. Thank you.
Congratulations, Cloud. You have attained the rank of Blood Sovereign. This is it. Only one opponent remains. The Monster of Chaos. I know nothing of their skills, but I have faith that yours are superior. Vanquish this fiend and the Witch's card will be yours.
We sincerely look forward to seeing you again.
I'm not trying to do that. I think there's nothing else.
Due to its enduring reputation.
Save your aching feet and ride a wheelie instead. Beat the heat with this magical treat. Materia Pops have arrived.
I'm on the hunt for new love, baby.
He's at the Dust Bowl. I mean, he's at the saucer. I beat all of them. I need to do that. I think, what do I need to do? Aside from going to the Golden Saucer. That's where that mission is located. What a relic. I'm missing two of those? That can't be right.
Wouldn't recommend going out there, unless you got a death wish.
People around here. Y'all ain't gonna like what comes next.
Everyone's favorite Dust Bowl asshole is throwing a party, and there's a prize up for grabs that I need to win. So join the festivities several times, but I just couldn't hack it. We'll meet again. That's what she tried to tell me, but I guess let's hope I'll meet you first, Merc. Come and find me, please. You got it. Where are they at? one thing to do here, so
Hey, welcome to Cosmo Canyon. May the blessings of the planet be upon you all, friends of Nanaki. I don't know what it is, but we've seen a lot more tourists.
I heard that. Are these differences truly
Right up, folks.
I give thanks to the planet. Oh, hello.
May the planet watch over and keep you.
Let's head to the airstrip when I had a run-in with one hell of a fiend. Let it on a merry chase until my baby's engine gave up. Ghost. And now I'm stranded here. I can fix her. But so long as that bastard's still around, I doubt I'll get that far regardless. Anyone can come and bail me out, I'll be in your debt. Sure. Why not? We'll come and help you. Where am I going? That's the one that flies. But we didn't get very fucking far. Where is it at?
Yoo-hoo down there! Looks to me like you could use some help. Wait. Jija? What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Yuffie. And
who's this?
Oh, this is Jija. He was Avalanche HQ's, guy on the ground? Informant? Right. And these are my helpless yet lovable minions.
it really is a small world.
Hmm? You say something?
Nope, just glad you're okay. I'll be honest, when I first caught wind of Shinra's plan to drop the Sector 7 plate, I was pretty skeptical. But after you and I parted ways, I told HQ about everything I'd heard, and went around making sure my friends got out in time. And most of them did, but not all. So many lives I could have saved. I'll never forget the sight of the plate crashing down. Gonna haunt me forever. I take it you tuned into Colonel Lodrock's speech. Makes me proud to see folks finally banding together against that piece of shit company. Wutai is gonna be at the heart of this fight, and I'm ready to risk it all to make sure we win. Nayo and them? We were on the run together after we fled Midgar. They decided to stay in Cosmo Canyon. Said they wanted to brush up on their planetology. Though, I don't know how well that'll go for them. All three seemed pretty down. Hope they're okay. Actually, since fate has deigned to bring us back together, mind if I ask a favor? You see, I ran afoul of this big old fiend. I put the pedal to the metal trying to escape, and, well, now I'm paying the price. Pretty sure the sucker's still around here somewhere. Mind, smoking him out and taking him down?
A favor, huh? I suppose I could be persuaded, seeing as we are friends. But don't expect me to lift a finger for free.
Just name your price.
And you got yourself a deal.
So how do we find this thing?
When it's not hunting, it's hiding. So it might be underground. But it should be easy to track down with one of those vibration detectors the Moogles sell at their shop.
Oh, I'll be. Those monsters have got it all.
You mean this?
Press up to pull out the vibro detector and scan the area for signs of thing below. The greater vibration, the shorter the vertical gauge will become, meaning you are closing in on a beast position. Two concentric blue circles will appear when you are approaching the thing. Red circles will appear when you are straying. Stay on trail to eventually to draw up above. Red. Actually, like, forgot what they even told me to do. This thing is not coming out though, so where the heck am I supposed to go?
Gotta win it all. Go on! Bingo! Get him! Bring it!
Gotcha.
There! Come on! Get him!
I'll take care of you.
That'll do.
That's it! Gotcha!
It's on now. All done.
Guess I gotta.
Gotcha. That'll do.
Bring it!
That's it. Not bad.
Clearly, it's not the Choco Bro. Nope, that's a jump that he can't do. He can, but they're not gonna let him. Okay.
Okay then.
Still here.
That's that.
Yeah, there.
That's over.
Okay. We'll figure this out. Some way, somehow.
Let's do this.
Get him! One more shot!
Enough.
Not bad, but not my best.
on now.
That it?
Wandering aimlessly, trying to figure out where do I have to go. I feel like this thing should have went off by now. I'm literally just going in circles now.
That detector ought to point you in the right direction. Just keep your wits about you.
Two. So the blue circles will appear when you're approaching the fan, red circles when you are astray. Okay. All right, blue is good.
We do this fast.
Nice little workout.
Haven't telling me any information anymore. Now you want to tell me. I'm trying to think if I should ride the Chocobo. Would that matter? Is it still on this? No, it's not even using the thing no more. Oh no, the Chocobo isn't.
Not bad.
A minute, I saw I'm gonna just abandon this mission altogether. Right now I see why the articles and stuff I read said that if you wanted to like 100% chapter 12, it was gonna take you a few hours. Because what the fuck is this? Like seriously, what is this?
Guess I gotta.
See ya!
It'd be great if I could use this while I was riding a Chocobo. Okay. Alright, blue. I need more blue. I think what annoys me, this thing is not even like a thing on a map. It's just something you have to find randomly. Bro. What the hell is this thing? Says I'm veering off course. Like, there's no actual distinction of where this thing is at. You guys just roam around aimlessly. Like, red bad, blue good.
Nothing to it.
take long.
Yeah, let's keep it up.
Bro, it's a fucking wall. I can't go nowhere else. All right. For now, we're gonna drop the save here, and we'll come back tomorrow with a fresh pair of eyes. Cause walking around aimlessly is starting to get rather annoying. So, thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy watching the highlights of Nintendo Direct with you all. Bunch of amazing games coming out. More to add to the infamous backlog that's just gonna keep growing, and was doing so. Hopefully we get more streams in, because the purpose of these streams now are just to complete the backlog. That's the goal for 2026, is to use streaming as a form of completing the backlog. But thank you all for tuning in. You have a wonderful rest of your night or morning, wherever you're watching this from. Take care. Peace.